everyone. This is the Tyrant and Training Show with Kevin. This is a improv comedy podcast where every week I talk to a new guest about how they would rule their own country if they were a big tyrannical tyrant. I have a new guest this week, which is UK comedian Lou Conran, who joined me, and it was bizarre. I don't know how to exactly not spoil this weird rule, so I'm going to play some out-of-context quotes.
Today, he will be buying a potato. I don't want to be responsible for somebody getting their leg chopped off. Probably put them in the ground and I'd force feed them so they got really fat. And then I'd give them a few wrestling lessons. Then they'd get fat. I'd have a chief nappy maker that would come in and make their loincloths for them. And then there you go. You've got no excuse, have you? Apologise. I'd say, listen, right. What I'm doing is I'm saving all of you lot from gout.
Now, I played those clips because I wanted to ask my fiancée and also an unlicensed psychologist, Celine. Celine, hello.
Hello.
You've analysed over 100 tyrants at this point, right?
I have.
And you've analysed me.
every day.
In a normal, non-weird way. What makes... Delve into the mind of what makes someone say that. Why would Lou say those things?
I mean...
They were the best things I could have pulled out of there.
It feels like her heart is in the right place.
In what way? She's on about gout. And
she's trying to save people from gout.
By sticking them into the ground and making them fat.
I mean, I don't know how that's going to help with the gout. But, you know, I don't get a bad vibe from her.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, she's lovely.
I feel like that she's got her head screwed on right.
Not sure about that. Okay. Lou, I'm going to put in links to her social media and her website where you can check out tour dates and stuff, because she's touring all up and down the UK. She also tours with her husband, I will mention, Eddie Brimson, who I will have on next week.
Yay.
Yeah,
that's
wait
fun.
to psychoanalyze him. I have to also make clear, you are not a licensed
No,
no way. Yeah, no.
The furthest thing possible.
Yes,
promise.
Exactly. Yeah. But you did linguistics, isn't it? that was your qualification.
Not even a qualification of.
It is in a way. You can follow this podcast, Tyrant in Training, on social media, can't you?
You can.
You can follow it on Blue Sky and on Instagram and Threads or on TikTok rather, and YouTube. Also part of Podomedy Network. So you can follow other podcasts that way. So you can check their website as well. And of course the Tyrant in Training website. Just type in that. Yeah. All right. Check it out.
Bye.
If you are ruling people, though, are you going to give up the comedy and just be like, I rule with fear?
Now, I don't really do confrontation. When I'm on stage, I do. I'm quite, in your face on stage. So I would have to maintain the comedy to just keep the illusion of control up, I suppose.
Right.
On stage, fine. I think my persona on stage is general chaos. In real life, there's no logic here, as I've said. I'm having a hot flush right now. You can't control a kingdom while you're having hot flushes. Yeah. So it's okay. You know.
So you want to throw in a bit of comedy into your rule and be confrontational in that kind of persona. But do you like compliments? Do you want me to compliment you as your sycophantic advisor?
I'm not very good at compliments. I don't take them very well.
No.
So you can compliment me, but it'll go straight over my head. So,
you wouldn't react like nobody's getting favors because they're complimenting you on your island.
No, I don't believe a word anybody says. So I'm very suspicious of anyone that tries to compliment me. Even my husband has a battle. Every morning he tells me he loves me and how beautiful I am, and I have to
What's his angle?
Well, yeah, he genuinely means it, I think. But it's just like, no, you don't. No.
No, you can't shoot your mouth off like that. He needs to.
Yeah. How dare you? How dare you tell me that you love me all of the time? What do you want from me? Yeah.
Yeah. The biggest red flag was that wedding day when he said "I do."
Yeah.
That his problem.
That's so suspicious. Why did we spend all of that money on that? What did he want from me? Yeah.
Okay, I have bad news though, that I've never had to tell anyone. When you take over a country on this podcast and you are a ruler, you will have I mean, you'll have a lot of citizens who come to your island because they want you to rule over them. They're not.
Oh.
Yeah, so you're okay. I mean, that's how it is, I guess.
How many people?
Usually I say 10 million,
Oh God. Oh, okay.
but you can have as many as you want. We can get rid of them as many as
Oh
you want.
yeah. Do you know what? Just a handful of do me. I get too many people. It's no.
You don't
I
need
get,
to be around them. We can put up high walls around your
oh
house.
great. Oh
Yeah,
well, then
yeah,
in
yeah.
that case, let them do what they want, and well, not anything they want, but
Yeah, 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 yeah.
if
Just
they're
away from
behind
you.
a wall, then that's fine, and I can go out and I can mingle when I want to, but I can come back into
Now,
the
safety
solace
of
of
your own place.
yeah,
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 yeah, yeah.
yeah.
No, we'll
That's
have
oh well,
guards
then
and
that's
everything.
fine then.
We'll have.
10 million is a bit is quite a lot though, isn't it? So I don't know whether I'd really want
Do you,
that.
do you
Yeah.
want us to keep them away from you? Like when you go out to do whatever you want to do, we can tell them, listen, only maybe 20 of you can be around at a time.
Well, I don't think anyone would really know who I was anyway. I'd be incognito, I reckon.
You're shadowy. Yeah.
Yeah, so I just let them get on with it. I think the more fuss you make about, oh no, I don't want you to look at me, I don't want you to be in my presence, the more likely you are to get hassle. So I think just blending in, people will see you out and about, just kind of they'll get used to it, and then hopefully you'll just be sort of left to your own devices for a bit.
Okay, fair enough. You don't want guards or anything, bodyguards around you when you go out, no? We can put a ring around you so that.
Well, no, I don't think so. No,
you
because
wouldn't
then
like that.
that'll cost money, won't it?
Oh yeah,
No.
but yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll try and keep the big high walls so you can disappear back inside. But
Yeah.
what I'll do is I'll set up your country, right? Because we don't take over a country, we set up an island.
Okay, cool.
Don't worry, the island is big enough for 10 million people. Like there's no overcrowding, right?
Right, lovely.
I'm going to show you a map of the world so it's easier for you to pick where you want your island, right? Because this is kind of just a weather question. Like, where would you want? So all these little dots are previous islands from previous guests.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of them go around Ireland. But
well, it's got to be warm for me.
yeah, like Mediterranean warm or that too much.
Yeah, I think, or maybe you know, somewhere in France or somewhere around France. That'd
Somewhere around here. Do you?
Yeah.
Have you been to France often?
I have, yeah.
Where
I
do
love
you
it.
usually? Where do you try and go all around, or do you usually go to one area?
I don't go same place. I go all around really, but the further south you go, the hotter it is, isn't it?
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
I follow the wine and cheese. That's where I go.
Really, that's what you do. That's where you go for.
Yeah.
We've been to Besançon. Oh, there. Yeah, we've been there. Celine was in college there for a few weeks, so I went there for a few days visiting her. Then we got to Paris, but I only spent a day in Paris. Like it was very bit like it's not really a proper kind of visit to the place.
I love Paris. Paris is
La Rochelle.
wonderful.
Have you ever been
La
to La
Rochelle
Rochelle?
is no, I haven't, but there's all the books that you used to get at school, isn't it? La Rochelle, tricolore. Yeah.
What's happening? What is it?
Jean-Claude is from La Rochelle. Today he will be buying a potato. That sort of thing. Yeah.
Never. We didn't get those in Ireland.
No, did you?
No.
Don't know why I
those
said
fancy
potato.
books.
Sorry about that.
That's all right.
Where have I been? I've been Montpellier. I've been to Monaco, and I've been to Burgundy. I've been to Biarritz. I've been to loads of different places. Mons. That sounds bad, doesn't it?
So, do you want to put your island on the west side of France or down south, like past Monaco and Marseille?
Do you know what? We're gonna go because I went to Carcassonne on my honeymoon.
Right.
Which is
beautiful.
Yeah. I'm gonna put it near there.
Okay, so just after where is it? There's Carcassonne is there, and then Narbonne.
Around there. Yeah.
I'm gonna put it there, right? I would like to go to Andorra sometime. I don't know why. Just because it's so small, that little place here.
Yeah, why don't you go? Why don't you go?
Money, give me money, Lou.
Oh, I can't do that, I'm afraid.
I'll give you a few weeks.
No.
But okay. I'll set up your island in the meantime. Do you have any idea what sort of name you'd want? It's not per Lou.
The Lou.
That's a long stretch to get that in. I see where it's going, but okay.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna save this as the Louvre.
Yeah.
Right, right. Okay.
Mhm.
Uzbekistan could have been there, but okay. But you want Lou. There's gonna be a lot of U's in this.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah,
The Louvre.
yeah.
And then on top of that, do you have any idea what your official title is? What should people call you?
Boss.
Just boss. The
Yeah,
boss.
that'll do.
Boss.
Yeah, that'll do, won't it?
Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah, I don't need any fancy schmancy names. I get
Just
called plenty of them. But yeah, boss, that'll do, won't it? Yeah.
perfect. Boss. Boss of the Louvre.
Ooh. Yeah,
Louvre. Yeah. What if someone
yeah.
doesn't do that? What if they just say boss of the Louvre?
That's fine.
You're
That's
just a bit
fine.
disappointed in
I'm
them.
I'm a very simple person, Kevin.
Right. Right.
I'm very easygoing. I won't. There's a cat on your screen.
There is, yeah. This is my youngest one.
How many have you got?
We've got 3.
Oh my word! I'm very, very allergic to cats.
Really?
So there won't be any cats on my island.
Oh.
No.
Any animals at all, or you want to get just not
I
take
don't
the
mind
chance?
dogs. I don't mind dogs.
I think you can take tablets to remove the allergy.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not willing for that.
Kevin, but well, the thing is, my allergy is very severe.
Oh, really?
So yeah, even if I was not in the presence of a cat, and if you were to turn up and you were to hug me and you had a cat hair on your coat, that would set me off. So I
Really?
can't.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Very severe. Yeah.
Just for future reference, try and remind yourself that I have cats, because I'm liable to hug when I meet people.
I'm a hugger as well.
Yeah.
But
So just
I know sometimes when I know that I'm going to see somebody that I know's got the cats, then I will take an antihistamine as a precaution.
As a precaution. Yeah. Oh God, no, that's
Yeah.
I probably will have cat hair on me.
Mhm.
Okay, so boss of the Louvre.
Mhm.
You are going to have 10 million people on your island. You said you wanted big high walls. Where do you want to live? I take it you don't want a big mansion or castle. You want to.
Oh, I've got to. If I'm in France, one of my biggest dreams, Kevin, is to find a disused castle and do it up. I'm all for the chateau life. For the chateau life. Yeah. And the walls, I don't think they need to be that high, really. Just so I can grow a clematis on them, Kevin. That'll do me.
That'll do. I mean, a chateau is just a castle, right? That's just what they. Okay.
Yeah.
I have an abandoned castle for you if you want to see it.
Oh yes, please.
Absolutely. You are welcome to it. Apparently this one. You would have that. That looks like a Disney castle, isn't it?
It's beautiful.
Do you want a moat around it?
Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Do
you want any? I was going to say animals or whatever. Fish in the. Do you want some sharks?
We can have fish in there. We can have some horses in the fields.
In the fields, not in the water.
No, we can have some duckies on the water.
Do you want a shark? Keep people out? No.
I want a shark. No, because the shark then will be that's high maintenance, isn't it? Koi carp and that, they just look after themselves. A shark will probably eat everything else that's in the water.
And then come and eat more. Yeah.
Oh, and the vet bills for a shark will be a nightmare. So,
that's true.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah.
I want it simple as ever, Kevin. I don't want complications. I don't want to be responsible for somebody getting their leg chopped off in my moat if they dare to plunge themselves into
Nobody's going to sue you. You're the boss of the whole island.
Yeah, but I don't want to be responsible.
You don't want to be responsible. Okay. Oh, that's good. I should have. Fair enough. So with the island of the Louvre, you obviously have the best animals there and the best, except cats, best healthcare, medicine, stuff like that. But what unusual list is your country top of?
Wow. The thing that I insist on in my country is probably the top. Having just been to see it on Saturday and have had a lifelong obsession with it, I will insist on sumo wrestling matches on a daily basis. That's breakfast, sumo, get on with your day. I won't be taking part in the sumo, but I will insist that people on the island, if they want to get fat and come and wrestle, that would make me very happy. Thank you.
So where did you see sumo wrestling?
At the Royal Albert Hall in London.
All right. Was it good? Yeah. Have you ever
Oh,
seen it before, like, or
never seen it in real life. Seen
yeah,
it back in the day. They
yeah,
used
yeah.
to show it on Channel 4 all the time, but slightly obsessed with it when I was younger. Always have been. Then found out that it was showing at the Royal Albert Hall. Got very expensive tickets. Went to
Were
see
the
it. Oh, best night ever.
were, were the tickets expensive, or did you get good seats and they're expensive then, or what way?
The tickets were expensive, but
Yeah.
we did get ringside seats.
Oh,
So
okay.
we weren't on the floor cross-legged.
No, but
We were just up from the
mm.
floor cross-legged. So we were in prime position, yeah.
So were they? Sorry, I'm going into. Were they like I would say actual sumo wrestlers, but were they
hmm
from? I presume just
hmm
Japan is like.
Yeah. They'd been flown over. There was
Yeah.
40 of them because you have East Side and West Side, and they'd all been flown over, and excuse me, and yeah,
You
it
have.
was the Grand Sumo Championship. So
Oh, it wasn't just an exhibition. It was like.
no,
Oh.
actual. It was over 5 nights. So the bouts on the first night concluded in who'd won everything and got to the end. We went on the Saturday, and the champion final was on the Sunday.
Oh, sweet. Were you able to watch the Sunday one in any way?
On iPlayer, BBC
Yeah.
iPlayer.
There
Yeah,
you go. Oh,
yeah,
okay. So
yeah.
you're gonna have everyone on the island forced into sumo wrestling
Well,
if they
that's
want to
for
stay.
that. If they want to take part, they can. If they want to come and watch it, they can. If it's not for them, it's not for them. That's fine. It's just
What if
as long as I get to watch sumo wrestling every morning, that's fine.
what if your advisors come to you and say, sorry, boss, nobody on the island wants to sumo wrestle.
Hmm. Well, I would probably then I'd have to insist.
Yeah.
I'd have to insist that at least probably a cluster of people. I would probably pick 20 people to.
Every morning.
I'd probably do to them what they do to those poor chickens. What's the pate?
Cockfighting.
Foie gras. I'd probably put them in the ground, and I'd force feed them so they got really fat, and then.
Okay.
I'd give them a few wrestling lessons. I wouldn't. I'd show them
No,
on
you'd give them a few YouTube videos.
yeah. And then they'd get fat. I'd have a chief nappy maker that would come in and make their loincloths for them, and then there you go. Got no excuse, have you?
But there's 20 of them. Like, how many fights do you want to see? Or I don't know what they're called, matches or fights or whatever. But how many do you want to see every morning?
Well, the thing is, there's the bouts are over very, very quickly. Some are over in seconds, some are over. I ain't got time all day to sit and watch it all day, Kevin.
Yeah.
I want to watch my morning bouts, whether that takes half an hour or an hour to get to, it doesn't matter to me. But as long as I have that every morning, thank you very much.
So you're going to have the 20 of them force fed. And then when they're ready, when they've watched a few YouTube videos, they're going to be sumo wrestling every morning for you. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. As you said, you're easy going. You don't want the fuss made over you.
No. I just want to hear the slapping of flesh on flesh on a morning. That's
doesn't?
Not mine and my husband's while we're clattering into each other.
Yes.
I want that. And it's a respectful sport, Kevin. Don't know whether you know much about it. It's the ritual of it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I like. The ritual. Thank you very much.
Are you going to be unhappy if these 20 people don't look happy or into it? Like, are we expecting, no, you have to look like you're the part. You can't be crying that you want to go home and see your family.
Well, they will live on the island, so they are allowed to nip out and go and see their families.
Oh, for a few minutes and yeah.
I'm not gonna. They can have a house on the island. They can live with their partners. But I think that I'm not entirely sure sumos are allowed to have relationships until they finish. I'm not entirely sure about that. I'll have to have a look at that, Kevin. But I won't stop them doing what they want to do. Just turn up every morning, fight
for an hour,
for a bit, then go home and do what you need to do. Yeah.
Okay, and keep up the. Okay, what would your husband ever sumo wrestle? Would you ever want him to? Would that be an attractive trait in your husband if he showed up at Christmas with another man and went, "I'm going to sumo this guy"? Enjoy.
He used to do martial arts.
Did he?
So yeah. So I wouldn't want him stuck in the ground and force fed.
No.
Though I'm sure he'd be very happy with that if I just shoved him in the ground and gave him biscuits.
Why do you have to shove him into the ground? Can you not just like
I'm
tie him down?
thinking of the French connection. I'm thinking of the foie gras. That's what they do to the ducks, isn't it? They shove that. That's why foie. Have you had foie gras before?
No, God, no.
It's a delicious, delicious pate, but it's incredibly cruel.
Oh God.
So to get it delicious and to get the ducks fat enough and the foie gras to be made from their fatty flesh, they're shoved in the ground and they're force fed to eat. But I'm doing that is because the sumo wrestlers need to be of a certain weight and chunk.
They don't do that to sumo wrestlers now, though, do they?
They don't do that to sumo wrestlers, but on my island, they will.
Better, okay. Yeah. I'm just going to drop this in here, Lou. No comment on you, but this is a light entertainment podcast. Just going to throw that out, okay?
Okay.
Just keep that in mind. Okay.
Sorry about that.
You don't need to be sorry about a thing. You are the boss. Whatever you decide is perfectly clear. So sumo wrestling is your sport, I guess, in the Louuuuuvre. Right? Do you want to allow people to vote? What I mean is, you obviously have total control, but do you want to have your citizens vote for 100 senators who will then look after the boring everyday admin part of running a country? Or do you want to say, no voting, I'll select 10 people that I trust, they'll do all that? Either way, your people are going to be happy. You're not upsetting them by not allowing them to vote.
Then I will pick the people.
Yeah, you prefer no democracy.
Oh, well, yeah. Right. Okay. Let me pick the people, see how we get on. And if we need to have a vote to get them in or out, then we can have a vote for that. But initially it'll be my go, because I can choose the people that I know will do a good job. Obviously you've got to have sort of a cross section of views and thoughts, haven't you? So, and luckily, I've got very diverse friends with very diverse thoughts.
Right.
So I would choose the less diverse thoughts of some of my chums, so that we could have a little bit of a mix-up, but not. Did you hear that?
I heard your husband collapsing that he wasn't picked, or I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Probably. He's practicing his sumo upstairs. That's what he's doing.
But those sumo wrestlers, by the way, are they all men? Is there female competitors?
There isn't, but I think there is somewhere in the UK, I think, is a female wrestling group somewhere. Again, I'm going to have to look that up, Kevin. And if there isn't, then there should be. And if anyone's going to start it up, it will be me. I won't force feed the women, because they'll probably all be on Manjaro or something. But I'll get them strengthened. That's what I'll do.
Right. They won't be locked into the ground.
No.
Okay.
Women have been oppressed enough over the years, Kevin. We don't need the women to be shoved in the ground. Or
counterpoint, they've been oppressed enough, which means we're good at doing it. Let's do it more. No,
Kevin,
I'm just throwing out. Okay, that's fine.
No, Kevin. No. Back away.
Well, Luke, to be honest, if this podcast's struggling, I'm going to shift hard into the toxic manosphere. So I'm just dabbling little crumbs in just to make sure my audience knows.
Right.
Just if I need listeners, it's purely cynical.
Get it. I get it. You got to do what you got to do.
We're all trying to earn a book. So you don't want democracy. You want your friends to be in charge under your guidance, naturally.
Yeah.
There is a problem with everyone who's a leader, in that they usually end up in a political scandal. So your friends, your advisors would come to you at some point and say, hey, boss, you have an approval rating of 90%. But unfortunately, this political scandal has happened that has caused your approval rate to go down to 71%. People are a bit unhappy. You get to pick what this scandal would be, because you know you better than I do. So what would you do to piss people off?
Wow, it'd probably be cheese-based. I've probably ordered too much cheese to my chateau. I've probably prevented some of my citizens having their fondues of an evening, or I've probably...
Have you stolen it?
I haven't stolen it. I've just over-ordered, I think. for me and my friends in my chateau.
Right.
So there's a shortage of cheese. And then when people find out where it is, they'll go, why is Conran eating all of the cheese? Well, she's allowed because she's the boss. But this island of ours is, primarily based on cheese and wine. So why is she taking that away from us?
Why is she taking the whole thing away? You ordered it all out of the shops like that are okay. I mean, would you do it again? You don't seem that
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you were being interviewed live on TV to ask about Cheesegate, you wouldn't apologize.
Apologise. I'd say, listen,
Right.
what I'm doing is I'm saving all of you lot from gout. I'm putting it all on myself. So the
Have you
likelihood
gout?
is no, but
Okay.
I might. I'm saving my people from getting gout, and that's the line I would go down probably.
Okay.
For it. Yeah.
Now, your people will, as you said, the main economy here is cheese and wine. Now you spreading this rumor that cheese leads to gout, they are not making as much cheese anymore.
Well, then that's easily solved. What I would do is I would buy a load of cows. I'd have them grazing on my land within the castle walls. I would start my own cheese production within the castle walls. Yeah.
Okay. You'll have enough land to make enough cheese for you and your friends, because you ordered so much the rest of the country ran out of cheese. But you reckon you'll have enough land to put cows on to make enough cheese?
Yeah.
We might need to buy up some land. Are you okay with that? Just to
absolutely fine. Yeah.
We'll buy up land, wall it off.
Yeah.
To hell with the community. Okay, good.
Yeah.
If you needed though a bit of a boost because your approval rating had gone down, and your the main network, the main network news network said, look, we'll make a documentary. It'll pretty much be propaganda. This will be pro boss. Do you what fantastical fact do you want them to include about you? You can make it up if you want, but how should we sell you to the people? How great you are.
Fantastical. Well, I would say that over the years they may have found bonuses in their bank accounts and they don't know where it's come from. But I would say I was Santa. I provided them with bonuses when my bank account got too full, because you can have too much money. I was sharing the wealth, but I just wasn't telling people about it. But then I would have that sort of slipped into the propaganda. Yeah. I wouldn't want too much fuss about it.
No,
but I'd be like, yeah, it was me.
We can have the documentary make it out as if like as if this information was leaked, like you didn't know that people were going to find out that you've been secretly slipping them money, and it can be like an expose that makes you look brilliant and humble. Yeah. But really, it's all a con. You knew about it from day one. Yeah. You said you can have too much money. How much money would be too much money for you? 10 million, 20 million, a billion? What's
too much money?
Yeah. Can there be too much money? No.
Well, Elon Musk has got too much money, hasn't he?
But is that because of him? See, is it you can have too much money because it's you, or is it because of the money itself? Like, let's put it like this, if Dolly Parton had the exact same bank account, would you say you have too much money, Dolly? Or would you go, do you know what? She's been doing great things, let her off.
I would say she's been doing great things, let her off.
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't established how I've got to become the leader of this island. We haven't just established how am I in this position, because I don't know how hard I've worked to be there. How have I been graced this position?
Do you reckon it's a case of you finding this island and then asking people to join, or do you think the people were there and they asked you to join?
I think I found it.
Yeah, and you
while I was doing my looking for my chateau to do restoration. I've swam out in the ocean and I found this island, and I've got you look as confused as I am.
You can take a boat if you want. You don't need to give yourself.
Okay, can I borrow a boat?
Of course, I'll give it. You can have the boat for free.
Great, because I can't swim, so I don't know why I said that. I don't know why I said that. So I found this island. I've done my due diligence. I've looked at homes under the hammer enough times to see, is there a legal pack and who owns this island? Free reign. It's finders keepers basically. And I've found the island, and I've been given the keys to it, even though there
was no claim. You put your flag down, and
yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I put the Louuuuuvre flag down.
That was a typo on the flag.
Yeah, but we can deal with that. It was just straight in the ground. Just make sure people know, and then here we go.
What color would your flag be, or any design you want?
Well, it'd be pink, and it would have me dressed as a sumo wrestler on it.
Right. Even though you insist you will never sumo wrestle.
I don't. What happens in private, Kevin, you don't need to know about.
Okay, you will privately. Yeah. I'm glad you didn't swim, since a moment later you said, "Oh, actually, I can't swim." That's why I look confused.
I also can't sumo wrestle, but do you know what? YouTube's there.
Would you ever give it a go?
Oh yeah.
That's the thing. Would you? Yeah.
I'd be scared of hurting somebody, and I'd also be scared of getting hurt myself.
Yeah, I'd worry.
But there's a lot of slapping. There's two competitors that just did this sort of hand slapping thing.
You got it down there, yeah. That's good.
I could do that. Yeah, I could do that. There were others that were grabbing people's tits and
oh yeah,
smashing their faces. But
can they go for the face? I thought it was mostly a grab the like.
Well, I didn't think they could, but there's some of them were grabbing the throat, and the fingers were going up their nose and all of that.
Might be a bit of the dark arts.
I reckon. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, all right, you have your flag. That's you, pink flag with you as a sumo wrestler. And yeah, you found the island and told everyone, hey, who wants to come to this new island? And 10 million people showed up. Your fan base showed up, and that's how you got working on your old castle. Do you have a name for the castle? You know where you have like the White House and Buckingham Palace or whatever.
Yeah.
Do you have a specific name?
What would we call it? The gaff, I suppose.
The gaff.
The gaff.
Right.
Go around Lou's gaff. Yeah.
I like the mixture of like French aristocracy and also the boss at the gaff, go on.
Yeah.
Get it.
Yeah. Keeping it real, innit?
Yeah. At your gaff, are your like employees, they're allowed to show up and knock on the door, right? You'll meet them.
Well, when you say my employees, they'll be my friends, won't they? So yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. I mean, there'll be days where I'll want to pretend that I'm not in.
Right.
Just so that I can have a duvet day, or I can eat my super noodles in peace and just watch my Midsummer Murders and watch my sumo on telly and, and all my murder programs. So I would probably suggest, look, if the curtains are drawn, don't bother knocking.
Don't be bothering. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I asked because there is a knock on your door, and I don't know your friends, but I'm going to assume one of them is called Paul because that's your finance advisor. So he is knocking, knock. Now the curtains are drawn, or they're pulled open rather. So he is knocking on the door. Would you answer it, or would you get a guard or someone to answer it for you?
I'll probably send Eddie, my husband.
Oh,
He's great at answering doors. He's done it a lot, so he can answer the door.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to assume Eddie is going to answer the door, and Paul is going to say, "Hi, Eddie. I need to speak to the boss. I have some financial news. Great news, by the way. It's good news."
Well, then in that case, Eddie would go, "All right, mate, come on in."
All right, mate. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. And probably because most of the time, me and Eddie live in our onesies, so we'd probably be slobbing about, and Paul would go, "Oh, sorry to disturb you while you're in your onesie." We'll be like, "Paul, we have this all the time. Don't worry about it."
Oh no, but I'm here I am in a tuxedo.
Come on in. Take your shoes off though. Take your shoes off.
All right. Okay. And he takes his shoes off. He doesn't wear socks. Hey, boss, I have great news for you. I was just checking the finances. We have 10 billion in surplus. We have a lot of money. Your citizens, after that documentary, they are so happy with you. They would love to build you something in your honor. Now, basically, they want to build a world wonder. You know, it's to
Right.
celebrate you. They're so happy. They're not very creative though, not as creative as you. So they're asking, what could we build?
Okay, so I have a few loves in my life. So sumo, cheese, wine, chilies. I'm obsessed with chilies. It's all
Chilies.
food chilies, you know,
Yeah.
hot chilies.
Yeah.
So what they could build in my honor would be, I wouldn't want a statue. I think that's, you know, I
You
think
have a
that's
flag with you in a sumo outfit on,
yeah.
but a
So
statue is too much. Okay.
yeah. So what we could have is a mall that sells cheese, wine, chilies, curry. But maybe the entrance to it is my face with my mouth open.
Why? Okay. So the statue is too, but we can't have a statue right in front of it. That would be too much. But
you can build a mall with
your
the
face,
entrance. Yeah.
with your open,
Yeah.
about to eat people's face.
Yeah.
Do you want your husband's face anywhere? Answer that how you want.
Well, I'll tell you what, we could have a mall with my face with all the food, and then
Sorry.
and then
His ass is the back door.
Yeah.
It's not actually, is it?
No.
Okay.
I was actually thinking that no, I won't say that. But my hubby could be because his favorite things, because you've got to take into account that he exists, right?
You did.
It's not all about me. So
you wrote your own vows, didn't you?
His big love is chips.
Yeah.
And again, food, but chips and football.
Hey.
So yeah. So he would probably have his own football stadium, and the entrance to that would be well, I can't have his face because I don't want people walking into his mouth to go and play football. But maybe it's something to do with Eddie. Maybe, I don't know. You've got me there. Would have Eddie's chip shop and Eddie's football team.
Yeah.
So that's his thing. So I've got my mall over there, and over there is his.
The nickname for the team could be the Chippers or anything like that.
Yes.
The Eddie the Chip.
Yeah.
The mascot.
Yeah, the Chippendales.
Yeah. Do you want to get the Chippendales in?
Oh no, I used to work for those, Kevin. I don't need to do that.
Really? And
yeah.
I don't even have to include this in the podcast. Why, that wasn't great, was it?
I worked for them for a week as their wardrobe mistress and their dresser, and I had to wash their costumes and their tiny little knickers. That's all I'm saying, Kevin. I'll leave you to work out the rest.
I'll ask ChatGPT to imagine that for me. Yeah.
Do that.
I applied for the Chippendales 28 times and never got back to me. I don't laugh. You're not meant to laugh like that.
You didn't really.
You're not meant. You're meant to go. Really, I'm surprised.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah,
sorry.
Yeah, no. Okay.
Sorry.
That's not the reaction I wanted.
Sorry about that.
That's all right. What team does your husband support?
Watford.
I'm Man United.
Yeah, sorry.
When you're over, I'm in Ireland, right? So I'm not going to support a lower down team, we'll say, unless there's like a connection. That's when I was a kid. You know, you had all like
you do, Kevin. You do you.
Hey, everyone likes Man United, from what I know. How are Watford doing now? They're still.
I don't really know, Kevin, because I cannot bear football in any way, shape, or form. So I don't think they're doing very well. But I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to speak out of turn for them.
Yes. Okay.
So yeah.
But if you mention this podcast to your husband or anything, you're like, oh, Kev said to come on. Also mention that I said Watford are a historical great team.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Paul is going to go off. I will mention I have a cat in my lap, and he is slamming his tail against the wire for this, and I'm like, I'm glad you're happy, but it's a bit annoying.
Stop doing it. Yeah.
I will tell you that Paul is going to run off, and he's going to get that built. He's going to get your husband's chip shop and stadium built, and also your the biggest mall in the world with your face in it. The face is going to be made out of gold. Is that okay?
Fine. I'm glistening all the time anyway because of the menopause, so that's absolutely fine.
It'll look good. While that's happening, I have a question. Do you want, what mundane everyday item would you want banned?
Oh, now then.
You can name more than one. If you're
Well, bin lids. Bin lids really annoy me.
the flappy open ones.
Yeah, but well, no, because the ones that you have to press the button and the top pops up.
Yeah.
I'm only saying that because my husband leaves it open all the time and it really annoys me. Just shut the bin. Just shut the bin.
Yeah. That's a bit weird. Okay, so
Yeah.
you just have
I'd have a different bin. That's all I'm saying. I
just
don't
not
want
those ones.
not those ones. No,
Mm.
that's annoying.
They
Yeah.
can get quite annoying when you do press it and the button doesn't work anymore, or it only opens it a little bit, and you're like, this isn't. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And there's so many other things, Kevin. I don't know, everyday mundane things. Well, I tell you what. Oh God. Oh, there's probably. Do you know, if I sat down and thought about it properly, Kevin, I'd probably give you a list. But right now,
we'll get rid of the bins. We'll get them sorted.
Those, yeah.
Those sort of bin lids. Sorry, I won't say get rid of the bins.
Yeah.
Is there any? Here's another one for you that I haven't asked. I should have asked previously. With these 10 million people coming into the island, is there any pet peeve? So if people want to join the island, you're saying if you have this pet peeve about you, you're not allowed in.
If you've got one of those really annoying coughs, if you're constantly clearing your throat, you're not allowed on the island. If spitting, I can't bear spitting. There'll be no.
So no footballers, no soccer players, footballers.
They can do what they want within the grounds of their stadium and their.
Okay.
But in general, no. That coffee thing, the spitty thing, I don't like that. People who talk over other people when they're talking, if I find you doing that, let somebody finish their sentence, for God's sake. Don't interrupt.
I feel like I do that constantly on this podcast, Lou.
Well, the thing is, Kev, that's fine because we're not having a particularly highbrow conversation. I hate to dismiss that for you, Kevin, but I have a friend, Becky Big Baps, who just
sorry, what's her name?
Becky Big Baps. She constantly interrupts me when I'm talking, and it drives me insane. I just think, can you not wait till the end of my sentence? Just wait. It's going to be over soon. But Becky, unfortunately, is one of the people I would choose to lead the country. But I will say to her, rules is rules. Interrupt me one more time and you're gone.
And I just need to make sure of this because I've heard something different. Becky Big Baps.
Yeah, she's got big knockers.
Yeah, that's fine. I just need to make sure. And it was like, no, it's something else. I thought this podcast is a very enlightening podcast. And nobody's ever looked me square in the eye and said, this is lowbrow shit.
I'm in charge of my own island, Kevin. I can say what I like.
100 episodes, Lou. 100 episodes. You're talking almost 1,000 hours of work into this. And all I get is, what garbage is this nonsense? Okay.
Ooh, sorry about that.
No, it's all right. I'm going to move on to the next question, which I always ask everyone, regardless of what they just said. What income tax bracket would most of your employees get, and what sort of agricultural reform would you like to host in the third quarter of the...
I don't know about
is it too highbrow now for you, Lou? Oh, sorry there. Sorry, that flummoxed you. What political ideology would you like your political parties to embolden?
I'm a very base person, Kevin.
Oh, don't talk yourself down.
I've got other people to think about things like that. I'm too busy drinking wine and eating cheese.
Oh, yeah. See, you all crumble once that facade ended. Okay, the actual next question was, what do you want people to do on your birthday? What birthday party do you want?
Ooh. Just a traditional party, like, with party food and...
But do you want people to celebrate you? So when you have your party, do you want the citizens to be out having a parade for you?
No, I don't think so.
So we won't let them do that. We'll stop them
they can do what they want. Do you know what, Kevin? If they want to celebrate my birthday, they absolutely can.
They can.
They can if they want to, but there's no obligation.
Can they all march up to your house and stand outside it and cheer for you?
Yeah.
There'll be thousands of them.
Okay, fine. But if they're coming in the house grounds, they've got to take the
Okay, they have to take the shoes off. Yeah, that's right. They'll do that. Oh, it's going to be a thing. Every time it's your birthday, they walk up. 29,000 of them last year, and they will take off their shoes and walk into the moat.
Yeah.
And walk around it.
Yeah, fine.
Okay, you frighten a lot of the ducks, but okay.
That's why we can't have sharks, Kevin. That's why we can't have sharks.
That's true.
Yeah.
There's going to be a knock on your door, as you know, and Eddie's going to open it, and it's going to be Paul again in a tuxedo. But he's loosened the thing a bit.
Oh no, this is not good news. Yeah.
Hi there, boss. Hello.
Hi, Paul. How are you?
Hi. I'm very good. I'm actually going on holidays in a minute. My plane is about to go. I'm going for 6 weeks. Booked my holidays.
Okay. Right. Where are you going, Paul?
I'm going to Slovenia.
Great. Any particular reason, or have you just always wanted to go?
Always wanted to go on a plane, and I've always wanted to use a travel website, and they said Slovenia. So it's good enough for me. Just before I go, I want to let you know that we've built the stadium, the chip shop, and the big, the boss mall is what they call it. Yeah. Statues made out of. You look nervous. But yeah, we have all that. Turns out though, there was a minus sign in front of that those finances. So we never actually had money. We had minus 10 billion. Oops. So anyway, the International Monetary Fund is asking, how are we going to make money? Anyway, I better go. Paul has a plane to catch. Right.
Oh, okay, but hang on a minute, Paul. Hang on a minute before you go on your holiday, Paul.
Yeah.
I'd like you to come up with a plan.
Oh, I don't have time, boss. You're the boss. You'll fix it. You know what to do.
Paul, you know I'm not very confrontational, but on this occasion, I'm going to say to you, you need to make
I have a plan. The plan is okay. The plan is take it to the boss, and the boss will sort it.
Okay.
Bye.
No, Paul. Eddie, wrestle him. I'll get the sumo wrestlers in. Get into the ground. Paul's not going anywhere until it's vaguely sorted.
Okay, we're going to do this in the old-fashioned way of, I guess, role play. I am going to have Paul and Eddie sumo wrestle. So
okay.
Oh my God, how am I going to... I'm going to make this up, right? So all I want to do is I want to ask you, who goes first? I'm going to roll basically a D100. So it's going to go from 1 to 100, right? Whoever gets the higher number wins. So I'm going to ask you, who goes first when I roll?
Okay.
It's Paul or Eddie?
Okay. Am I saying now?
Oh, yeah. So who do you want me to roll for first?
Let's go Eddie.
Okay, Eddie out of 100. And then the next person is Paul.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. I'm basing it off of how distant the numbers are, right? So if it was, for example, Paul got 50 and Eddie got 51, Eddie would barely beat him up or whatever the hell, right? There's okay, I'll just let you know the numbers. Eddie got 5.
Oh dear.
And Paul got 96. Paul ripped off his suit. He is 400 pounds of solid fat muscle, and he annihilates your husband.
Oh shit. Okay. Right. Okay.
And he goes, I have a plane to catch. And he walks out again. So anyway, how are you going to... Your husband is knocked out on the ground. He's fine, by the way.
Right. Oh, okay.
But he is...
Cool.
He sees stars.
Right. Okay.
You're not helping.
I'm not. I will be helping him.
Yeah.
But I'm torn, aren't I? This is my husband's coming in now to bring me my charger. Oh. He's not quite dead yet.
No. Hello there. You have been annihilated.
I'm just. You've just been annihilated by a sumo wrestler. Sorry, Paul, the accountant.
He should be a sumo wrestler. Yeah.
I'm going to make him a sumo wrestler.
He has to, it's calling
him. Yeah. Eddie has no idea what we're talking about. Thank you. So Eddie's not dead yet on the floor.
No, he's fine.
He's fine. But what I'm going to do then is I'm going to ring the pilot of the plane, and I'm going to say, I'm assuming that Paul's not gone on EasyJet. I think he's probably gone
it's a private plane.
Yeah.
I imagine.
So I'm ringing the plane.
Hello, you have the phone number of the pilot?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello there.
Is that George?
It's George. It's the only pilot.
George. George,
Yeah.
what I need you to
Right.
do is I need you to
Yeah.
turn back round.
Well,
and I
okay.
need you...
Well, I haven't. I can't turn the plane. You see, he's interrupting you a lot. Is he?
Yeah. Yes, I see that. George.
You're right. Yeah, and you see when you get into a plane.
George.
Yeah.
George.
Right.
You need to bring the plane back.
I can't. You can't reverse the plane. You see. These planes we have, they're not reversible. Hold on, I'm just. Oh, hello, Paul. How are you? Oh, I just got finished. Oh, lovely. Yeah.
Okay, George.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to press a button that I've had put in my private quarters.
Okay.
Which is actually an eject button that releases the passengers in the plane.
Beautiful safety feature. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
In case of emergency or any eventuality like this. And that I'm going to press that button, and Paul has got a parachute attached to him because that's just the way Paul is.
Yeah.
And I will have that parachute guided back down into the grounds of the castle using a drone.
Okay.
And he will be coming back. So.
Okay, so you're pressing that button now?
Just done it, yeah.
Oh. Okay, so you press that button, Paul gets launched out of his seat. Now, of course, they were, the plane hadn't taken off yet. He was in the hangar. So Paul gets launched into the ceiling and is absolutely smashed into, like, goo. Right.
Oh.
George is on the phone saying, should I still go to Slovenia? Or what? Should I still fly there? Hello, boss?
George, stand down. George, stand down.
I'm sitting.
Yeah.
I'm sitting.
Just go home, George. That's what I'm going to say. Go home.
Take the day off.
Take the day off.
Right.
I'm going to send my team of cleaners to go round and clean up the hangar, clean up the plane. They're going to bring Paul back in whatever state he's in.
He's like the victims in Jurassic Park. He's just bits and body pieces and
right. Okay. Didn't really anticipate that, did I?
Should George fly his wife and kids over to Slovenia or leave them?
I think George will probably be in shock, so he needs to not fly the plane right now.
Because good call.
That's not safe.
Home.
It's not safe. I'm all about safety.
You are.
I've accidentally killed Paul, my finance guy.
I'm worried that you had a button on that private plane to launch passengers out, because that's clearly not your seat that you have that installed on. So I'm worried that you've used that before, or you've had...
It was purely for emergencies. Because, I'm a fan of James Bond. He's got gadgets everywhere. So
you've loads of gadgets.
I've loads of gadgets. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But just not one that can put another human being back together.
Back together, not yet. Anyway, no.
Yeah, which is unfortunate.
You don't have money to install it anyway.
Yeah.
I will remind you that this question started out with, how do you solve a financial crisis? Now your husband is black and blue on the floor and you've killed your financial advisor. So just whichever question or problem you want to answer first.
The good thing is, though, Kevin, what I've done is, unbeknownst to anybody, is I had all of that cheese.
Yeah.
Well, in the cellars of my castle, that's where I've kept most of the cheese. And now it's aged. It'll be prime and it'll be very valuable. So my cheese is my gold. So I'm going to sell a percentage of my cheese.
Right, you'll start exporting that. You mean out to other countries?
Just to get my money back. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's solid plan. Are you going to pay for Paul's funeral? Are you going to help your husband medically just recover a bit?
Listen, Eddie, he'll be fine. I'll dust him up with a few wet wipes and put him to bed. He'll be fine.
Perfect.
Paul, on the other hand,
he'll be mopped up with a few wet wipes and put the grave.
Yeah, he'll be dealt with appropriately, I think.
Okay.
I think probably cremation is probably the best way to go.
Yeah, it's easier. Yeah, he didn't have a full body. Can't do an open casket.
Yeah.
Do you want us to frame it that he attacked your husband first and you were left with no choice?
Yes.
Perfect. Yeah, absolutely. Paul is a criminal.
But what I've long suspected about Paul is that he's been draining the finances off me. So there will be my police force will investigate his financial affairs, and I think if I'm right, and I normally am,
You,
Kevin,
yeah.
I think he has been siphoning off the money. So that in that way,
Terrible human being.
yeah.
I hear he has been smuggling in cat hair into the country as well.
Well, then he deserved
Well, he did
it.
every bit.
Yeah.
That painful
Yeah.
existence or painful death.
And it wasn't my idea to have Paul because Paul's not really a close friend of
No,
mine.
he never was, is he?
No. So whoever idea it was to bring Paul into this, I've got to have eyes on them as well.
I think, sorry, you said this, like, I don't know this person, but Betty Big Baps.
Becky Big Baps brought him in.
Yeah, she mentioned Paul before she left, before you got rid of her. For final revenge, you know.
Right.
I tell you what, with the amount of chaos that happened, that question, I think your advisors would say you might need a photo op. You know how
Right.
Putin jumped on a bear, went shirtless, and everyone went, he's a very strong man. Kim Jong-un usually goes around a factory in North Korea and points at stuff and says, do this better, and people go, he's very intelligent. What do you want as a photo op to have your citizens like at ease, that they know you're in charge?
Me lifting a sumo up in the air.
Are we going to do that with practical effects, or how?
CGI.
CGI it.
Yeah. Just to show my strength. My strength and my inner sumo, because they're all about poise. They're all about respect. I bow down to the dohyo. That's what I do.
Oh, it's a video.
No, it's AI, isn't it? So we can have
we're just using AI to like, are you doing that in a confrontational way or in a happy, like it's an act it's a performance?
It's an act of peace. That's
right. You're peacefully picking up a sumo wrestler by the legs?
By the butt cheeks, and then the sumo is sat in like a Buddhist position, and I'm lifting him up above my.
Right. Yeah. Why is your hand shaking as you're holding his ass?
He's quite heavy.
I thought you were giving him a massage.
Absolutely not, no, Kevin. Absolutely not, Kevin. I thought it was we've got to have respect here.
I know. I thought it was a massage chair. I thought you were
Kevin. It's all about respect now. Come on.
I absolutely agree. Massage respectful. Okay, that's perfect. I have a final question because I've went through all of the main questions a political leader faces.
Yes.
At some point, you have to figure out who's going to take over from you. Either you go into old age and you die and someone has to take over as successor, or you decide to retire and hand the reins over to someone. The only limitation I put on this question is it has to be someone in real life or someone we've mentioned, like George the pilot. Can't be a hypothetical person that you just make up now.
Right. Well, in that case, I've done the coughing thing that I've had banned.
You were put to death, weren't you, if that happened? Or were you were just kicked off the island? You did that once and you were kicked off the island.
Yeah, off my own island. Yeah. What I would have is, so somebody I've already mentioned or somebody that's real.
Yeah.
Well, I think it would have to be, you see, I've got Becky Big Baps, she can't because she's actually far too bossy, but I would have my friend Jane on the in-breath. Oh yeah, you're right. She doesn't exhale.
What? Jane what?
Jane on the in-breath.
On the in-breath, yeah.
Yeah, she speaks on the in-breath. Oh yeah, you're right. I think she's the perfect person to hand it over to should anything happen. She's very calm. She's done marketing. She knows. We used to be hotel entertainers together in Portugal, so she knows how to entertain a crowd.
Yeah. The weather will suit her.
The weather would suit her marvelously. She also likes cheese and wine. She's a very gentle woman, but she knows her own mind, and I think she would be the perfect person.
Are you handing are you going into retirement? Or are you saying when I die, you can have it?
I just actually thought about that, Kevin, because I just thought we are the same age. So if I die, she's likely to be the same age and probably about to cark it herself. So scrap what I've just said. I'll leave it to my niece and nephew. Yeah,
they can hand over. So right, you on your deathbed, you're like, two of you can have it. You don't plan to live there unless you're ruling anyway. Okay. Any final words for your citizens?
Keep eating cheese.
But you just told them they'd get they're still terrified of gout.
In moderation.
In moderation. Okay, yeah, that's the key element. Okay, yay. I am not going to call you boss anymore, but I am going to call you Lou again.
Thank you.
Yay.
Thank you.
And Lou, thank you so much for being a guest on the podcast.
Thank you.
Yay.
Well, that was brilliant fun.
That was
Thank
fun.
you for having me. Sorry
Thank you
I
very
said what I said.
You were absolutely fine. You're the first Tyrant who has brought in sumo wrestlers.
Ah,
Now,
okay.
that
Great.
was
Well, there
good.
you go.
There you go. Yeah, learn something
Every
new.
day's a different day, isn't it?
Yes, I have to ask you, where do people find you offline and online?
They can go to my socials, which is at Lou Conran, LOUCONRAN, and my website is louconran.com, and that's it.
And do you have shows at the minute? You have shows at the minute, and are
I'm
you finishing
gigging
your
all
tour?
over
Is
the
it?
place, but my current tour finishes on Saturday.
Yes.
But I'm still gigging everywhere else.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yay. Yes, and there'll be links and everything else in the show notes or whatever you
Perfect.
call it here.
Thanks
Yay.
for this.
Hooray. Before we go, if people don't, I guess, follow this podcast, what would be the punishment on your island?
I think they'll probably go the way that Paul went.
Into the ejector seat, into the roof, and you're done. Okay, that's great news. Okay, bye everyone.
This podcast is part of Podomedy, the UK's podcast comedy network. Why not laugh at what else we've got? Visit podomedy.com.